In this video, I'm gonna show how to process a procedure. In this case, a procedure example. First, you click login, then you input the veterinary administrator email or owner email and password. You press login. Then in this screen is a user profile screen in which they are synchronized with the email. Okay, in this case we have the veterinarian administrator, the veterinarian, and the pet owner. 3 out of 4 profiles, and I'm gonna show what happens when you process a procedure in each one. For to start, you press on the veterinary administrator. This is the veterinary administrator profile screen. The first veterinary is a one we put so the users can interact with the system without actually modifying any real information. The second one is the one that's going to be used formally. So we press on the second one and we go to system, and then in system we search for the patient that's going to have the procedure done. For example, we press search and it gives you a listing of 5 and 5, or you can do a more specific search with those terms that are listed there. And once you find the patient, you press add, and right now we're gonna process a procedure. So we press procedure, then in the procedure data we search for the procedure we're going to do. We press add and we select the veterinarian, or it can be any veterinarian, so it depends. Sometimes the patient wants a specific one, sometimes the procedure can be done by any veterinarian, so you put first available. You press next, and that's the summary. If everything is correct, you press create order, and the order status, the order went to order status in the section of pending. Here it is. If something is wrong, you can delete it. Okay, then this order went to all the veterinarians that work in the veterinary hospital because it was a first available order. So all the veterinarians have this second profile activated. They click on it, and then they go to the veterinary hospital, the second one, and it appeared in the procedure appears in work. Okay, here's the work. Okay, the veterinarian can click details and view if he wants to take the order here. So he checks everything. If he can check the history of the patient, the breed, etc. And if he wants to take the patient, the order, he presses take order. Okay, and here's the order taken. Okay, I'm gonna explain something right now. The order in the administrator was in pending, but since the order was taken, the order was changed in a section. Look here, the order went from pending, it went to doing, because right now it has a veterinarian assigned and he's working on the patient. So if someone's administrating the hospital, he can view how in live how the patients are moving within the system. Okay, so we're going back to the veterinarian. to do the order. So let's say that it's a semen extraction for a dog. Okay, so here he, in the order details, he needs to press start, and then the procedure starts. During the procedure, pictures can be taken and etc. And once the procedure is done, you press end procedure. Okay, and you click next. And now we're gonna add media. For example, let's say it was a semen extraction, and there needs to be evidence. So we select the picture. Okay, and once we're done, we click next, and so there may be a meeting required for to check something. If nothing is required, press NA. If there is a meeting required in the future, you press like in 7 days. You come. Veterinarian, first available. And the veterinarian can be with anyone or with a specific one in case it needs to be specific. The time, it can have input or it may not have input. Let's say at 3. You press next, and here's the summary. And once everything is correct and you check it, you press the end procedure. The veterinarian has to check all this. Okay, so this is when the order is done. In case he needs something else done, he can put in order details, add an appointment or add procedure. But for this example, let's say he's done. So you press archive order. And then it is no longer in work, and now the veterinarian has to archive orders. This is the procedure example. It went here, and in the administrator, the order went from doing to awaiting payment. So now we're gonna process the payment. And here's the payment. Let's say he's not taking any product, he's not getting any discount, and he's gonna pay all the amount in cash. The administrator has to input the information, press add, check that everything is correct, and since he paid the total amount, only the add as a paid account became active, so you press it. And now it's no longer here. So the procedure was finished. And one more thing, the procedure also was stored in the pet owner's medical history, so he can be viewed here. Here's the procedure that was done with the details. And in the meeting, he has the meeting. When does he have to come back and why, or whatever reason. And that's how you process